Hey guys, how you doing? Good evening, Louisa. How you doing? Just waiting for a few more people to come in. Here we go. Here they come. We're going to be making some baklava tonight and have a little chat on here at the same time. But I'm just waiting for a few more people to come in. So welcome to my live. If you've never been here before. Hey Paul, how you doing? Hey Amy, welcome. Just waiting for a few more people to come in. So how is everybody? How is everyone doing? $11 people already. Here we go. Request. Okay, so I'm just going to bring Agnes into this. So how do we do that? Oh yeah, here we are. Here we go. Can you hear me? Oh. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect. I can hear you perfectly as well. How do you cook lasagna, Sheep? How do you cook lasagna?
Hi, Kerry.
Kev, you can do them in two ways. You can either cook it in the sauce together. So when you make a bolognese, you can cook it in the layers with the sauce. If the sauce is a bit more loose, making a bit more liquid, and then it absorbs into the pasta. Or you can give it a little bit of a boil in some salted boiling water with a bit of boiling water as well beforehand. Just blanch them off, and then make
Hi,
them.
Mike.
Hey Mike, how you doing? How you doing? Hey Jilly. Hey Kerry. Here we go. Oh, everyone's starting to come in quick.
Good
So,
evening.
so a little bit of a change tonight. Agnes is in a box in the corner tonight, and she's be able to answer some of your questions when I'm busy away cooking.
I
So,
think about it.
sorry,
I think about it.
you'll think about it, and you're going to get Agnes's sarcasm come through at the same time. So you've got two chefs on one live tonight.
Sarcastic, am I?
Never, never. So how is everybody? We're going to be making baklava tonight. I haven't even got out my whites. Look, been so busy at home.
Of course I will do.
That's a good idea. I bet you will. What's that, Jelly? What's a good idea? Sorry, I might have missed that one. So 76 of you guys in here already. If you've only just joined, we're going to be making baklava tonight, a walnut and pistachio one, and we're going to just like make up the nice layers, blend up some nuts, and then put some more layers of phyllo pastry, and then we're going to bake it in the oven for an hour and a half. In the meantime, I'm going to do something in between, which I'm going to go rooting through my fridge just to fill that time in. So we're not going to just be standing around whilst that's cooking in the oven. We'll fill that time with some other ideas as we go. So, how is everyone, by the way? How is everyone doing? And guys, get sharing. Get sharing on the live. Let everyone know that we're on. If any of your contacts that like some foodie stuff. I've got my knife roll back from work today, and I thought I'd bring my knives in, and I thought I'd show you what's going on in here before I get started. So let's have a look. See what's going in my knife roll. So only a few of my knives. I've got some more in this. And this was my one that I got the other night. I put these little plastic tips on the end. It protects the tip from being like bent or snapped or anything like that. Just protects them. So here's my favourite new knife that I got the other day from Agnes. Agnes bought me this. Thank you, darling.
Yes, I did.
And she even got my username from TikTok engraved on it. So Chef Ant on there. Lovely handle. And this is done by Savanaki Knives. Absolutely beautiful knife to use. I've used it a few times now. Doesn't look, it's got already a few working marks on it from where I've been using it, but that's the whole point of having a good knife is to make sure we use it.
He already cut himself, though.
Oh yeah, I did. Where is it? I was showing someone a knife. I wasn't even using it. I was just showing someone.
It's so sharp.
I think I peeled up, luckily. Yeah, so great knife, guys. Really, really nice. Yeah, I've had my hair cut, Mike. Yeah, I've had my ears lowered. So
Yes,
I'm a
Lord.
bit fluffy around the edges, around the hair.
Feathers coming out of it as well.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So that is my knife set, guys. So I'll be get cracking on and using it later. But I thought I'd just give you a little.
Hi, Chris. How are you?
Who's in? Chris. How you doing, Chris? So we're going to roll those up and we're going to get cracking on with a lovely baklava. So, yeah, I need a pen.
Yeah, Kevin dancing.
A dance. I need to melt some butter first. That's my first job. So I'm just going to chuck some butter in and get that melted. So I've got a big, it's probably about 2/3 of a packet of butter. I'm going to start off. Do you think I might need more? No, I might as well do it all. I'll do it all. And get just melt some butter down first because we need to brush each layer. Oh, thank you, Kerry.
Thank you very much, Kerry.
We need to brush each layer of phyllo with butter, and then just keep layering up and layering up and layering up.
Hi, Smiley. How are you?
Hey, Smiley. How you doing? So, let's get this on. So, I'm just going to melt down this butter. So, guys, I've got this phyllo pastry here. And this is like a really nice one for a baklava. If you're lucky enough to have an international store around you, they're normally the ones that do like the better quality phyllo pastries. The ones that you tend to get in the supermarkets, they're very crumbly around the edges. They're not very easy to work with, and they're just not that great quality. So if you ever get a chance to go to like a European shop or an international shop or something like that, try and get some over the Turkish or Greek phyllo pastry. It makes life so much easier, and the quality is so much better. So, little tip for you guys: just try not to use the supermarket ones. Basically, I'm going to open this up, and I'm just going to try and. This is the tray that I've got here. So, this is just borrowed from work. I'm going to use this one. It's not too deep, so it's probably about 1.5 inches thick, I'd say.
Thank you, Smiley.
And we've got a brush that we're going to use to brush the butter in with it. We're going to do walnuts, which I'm going to grind down, and pistachios, which I'm also going to put through. Normally they would have cinnamon in the recipe, mixed up with the nuts, but I'm going to use mixed spice because I like that flavour, and I just want to add that as it's coming closer to Christmas. I like that sort of spice to come out. So I'm first of all just going to open this phyllo pastry and get this out and see what we're working with. So I'll get rid of this.
No screwed up tea towels tonight. Thank you very much.
Yet. I've got a tea towel emoji just for you, Kerry.
The crying one.
Yeah. So this has been wrapped up. This pastry really nicely. It's been rolled up in these plastic sheets. So you just pull it out.
That's the one, Kerry.
Did she use it already? Not yet. It's not happened yet.
It's right next to him, though. It's just a matter of time now.
They're folded. Look how nice that. Nice and folded at the moment, guys. I don't screw up tea towels and throw them around. Never.
You don't?
No,
I saw the look. I saw it.
Did you? No. So, guys, these sheets are pretty much double size of the tray that I've got here. So I'm going to cut this straight down the middle, and that should be the right size, which I need to layer up. So I'm just going to split straight down the middle, which makes it nice and easy for me now, because if I use that side first for the bottom, put the nuts in, and then use that side for the top, that means I've got equal layers on the top and the bottom.
What do you mean, Smiley? You requested... What do you mean? You requested to join, or...?
I've requested, but... Yeah, you can come in if you like, Smiley. Shall I invite?
I don't know if that's what she means. One second. I'm not sure is what she means, though.
Because I can, but no worries if not. You can come into the live if you like, Smiley. No problem at all. Be nice to have a bit of a change up.
Kerry can see the tea towel, by the way.
The tea towels.
Yeah.
Smiley's going to come in. One moment. Ah, here we go. Accept. There we go. Hey, how you doing?
Hiya.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you guys?
Yeah, good, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, we're just melting some butter here at the moment.
I'll try not to ask too many questions. And to be fair, I can't eat this because it's got nuts in. So my questions will be limited because I'm not going to make it.
Right. Are you allergic?
I'm allergic to peanuts, but when I had all my tests, they told me don't just avoid all nuts, so I don't eat any nuts.
Oh, right. Okay. Oh, fair
But
enough.
if you let me in another live, I'm likely to ask lots of questions. Just so you know.
Well, if you ever need to make it for someone else, then you can.
True.
What can you use instead of nuts, though? And
I've never come across baklava without nuts, really. So I wouldn't know what you could use instead.
But if you were substituting nuts in something else, what would you use instead, like for a similar texture? Or
well, you can use them for savoury dishes, though. You can replace it with something. But when you do like desserts,
you know what you could, if you wanted to do a savoury sort of parcel, instead of like it'd be a completely different dish, but you could do the phyllo layers, like I said, what we're going to do in a minute, and then you could put like feta and spinach in the middle, and then another few layers on top, and then put that in the oven. So you've got like a phyllo and feta parcel. You could put some like dill fruit, some fresh garlic and onions, and cook that together.
Oh, that sounds good.
And then like maybe finish it with like some sesame seeds on the top.
Sesame seeds I can have. So could you even use sesame seeds instead of nuts, or does that not really work?
I can't say yes or no because I haven't tried it, but it could be an experiment.
Maybe that's for a rainy day, Aunt, hey?
That might be a rainy day test out, yeah. So I've greased up the tray, guys, and I just put one sheet of pastry, all right, and then I'm just going to go again and put some more butter on the next layer. So I've got to do this a few times so we can chat as I do this, so you get an idea what I'm up to.
what do you think? What do you think about mix like fruits? You know, instead of the nuts, maybe put that in instead of nuts. You know,
What, like dried fruit?
yeah,
Could work. But the
I
thing
think it would work.
Do they still have some moisture in them though? They're like the dried fruits, or
yeah,
if you can grind them up.
Yeah, I suppose you could put them in dry, and then when you put the hot syrup on at the end, the fruit would soak up into the fruit. I can imagine that would work in some retrospect. I think that would work. I need a cup.
I missed the first few minutes, guys. So can you just tell me about the pastry that you're using?
I'm using phyllo pastry. It isn't one from a supermarket. It's one from an international store, a European store. It's like a Turkish or Greek style phyllo pastry. It's a bit easier to work with because the ones you get in the ones you get at the supermarkets are rubbish. They're just not good at all. They're very fragile. When you try and pick them away, like I'm trying to do now, they just collapse and fall apart. So they're a bit more flexible.
Sorry, Anne, can you invite Paul as well, please? He would like to join as well.
Paul who?
Paul Turk.
Has Paul Turk got over 1,000? Has he got live? Can he go in?
Yes, he's got live. Yeah.
Yeah, wicked. I'll invite him in just a second. One moment. Let's do that.
So, does it come in like a pack? This pastry, is it like, say, in a chilled aisle? Comes in a pack and then of layers, and you just peel the layers off.
Exactly.
All right.
Hi, Paul. How you doing?
I'm all right.
Yes, good. It's nice to meet you finally.
Hiya.
Hi.
Hi, Paul.
So, Paul,
Hi.
you wanting to become a chef?
Yeah.
So, any aspirations why you'd like to do that?
I like to be a chef as well.
Yeah. And
yeah.
Why is that? What's the reason why you'd like to be a chef?
Because it gives out good money.
No, that's definitely not true.
Not unless you like reach Gordon Ramsay levels, which is like 1 in a million, right?
Yeah. Unless you've got like the Michelin star accolades and things like that, then no. Chefing is very, very long hours, and the one thing good about being a chef is you never without a job. There's always
nothing at the moment.
Sorry?
Nothing at the moment.
No, exactly.
Yeah, there's always somewhere, right? Even if it's a Wetherspoon's kitchen.
Yeah.
Able to get jobs.
One thing I would love to wear the chef's uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hat. And have you got one of them big white hats?
Oh no!
I don't wear the hat. I hate it.
What?
I absolutely despise the hat. It's really itchy.
I bet it looks great.
No,
You know,
I'd rather wear a skull cap if I had to.
Yeah.
If I had to, but the big tall hats, I'm just not keen on them at all. Personally,
They remind me of what is it? Is it Road Chef or Little Chef? Like when you used to go on the service station, was it Little Chef? And that picture of the man with the big white hat on.
No, it's quite fun having a few people in here at the same time talking away.
I saw a video just like in the last. Someone was just taking the mick out of something, but it was, if you are bald and you work in a kitchen, do you have to wear a hairnet?
No.
I would kill myself if I needed to.
But if they're bald and got a beard, a big long beard, then they have to wear a beard net.
Beard net, oh man!
No, I couldn't do that. I'd rather
look like.
I'd rather be short.
I would have to wear the same.
Sorry.
If I worked with you, I would have to wear the same.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone. I haven't taken mine off at the moment. I've got my little Remembrance Day pin on me.
Yeah.
So when you're just cooking at home, is that just for the family? So you don't need to wear anything because you're just cooking for the family.
Yeah, no, I just normally put an apron on, or just crack on. But I thought it'd be nice, not to get any other clothes dirty and just carry on, And it's quite nice to wear my chef jacket because if I get it all messy, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's going to go in the wash and all the stains come out. It'll be on in white.
So you guys, both of you, Agnes as well, you both do this?
Yeah, we both work together.
Yeah, we work together. He's basically my boss, if you like it.
Well, the boss,
not at home, no.
But
not at home.
And are you self-employed?
No.
Work for a company or?
I spent time with the white top.
No, we work on a vineyard.
Do you get free wine?
Of course. We get an allocation every month as a part of our employment.
Very nice wine.
We get a bottle of wine per month.
Are you allowed to say which vineyard so we can maybe support the wines?
I am allowed to say yes. Yes, I found that out. I work at Gusbourne Vineyard.
Good.
Gusbourne.
How do you spell?
Wow.
Gusbourne.
I shall check them out because I don't mind a bit of.
It's one of the most prestigious vineyards in the UK. They're very well known for their sparkling wine.
Do they do prosecco?
Yeah, it's sparkling wine. So they can't call it champagne because you're not in the region of champagne. So you can't call it champagne. So we have to call it sparkling wine. So called champagne if it's from the region.
Yeah. It's like Mowbray. Cornish pasties. You're not allowed to call them.
No, you can just call it pasty.
Corned beef pasty. I'm like, what? Tony Fazzy. I'm on the Gusborne website now, having a check out
So
of it.
I'm just putting my last layer in on the bottom.
So how many layers have you done there?
Nice.
That was about 10, but you know, you can go a lot more if you want it deeper. I think traditionally in Greece they do 33 layers each side.
I think Paul is breaking up. I'm not quite hearing what he's doing. Is he all right, Paul?
I'm fine.
So I'm just getting walnuts here. So I'm going to take the walnuts, and now I'm going to put these through the blender just quickly and just blend them down.
Blending them up.
Yeah.
Well, when I make it big on TikTok, I'm going to buy a bottle of wine from Gusborne.
It's awesome, isn't it?
They look really good. I mean, it can look good. I mean, I'm sure it tastes very nice, but it must taste nice for that price. So that is
really big noise. I'm really sorry.
What was that?
I'm just blending.
Oh.
It's blended.
So no, I just blended the walnuts into here. So just
That's done quick.
yeah, I've got a super duper machine. So it's really, really good. It's more of a commercial style machine. This one.
Wow, your viewing figures shot up. Mind, I just looked up. It was 23 when I joined, and you've gone up to 180 now.
Yeah, it does. Once I start getting cooking, people seem to stick around a bit more. Which I think it's more interesting to see maybe a chef cooking instead of just someone normal. Because maybe
you mean those people who like sleep on camera and just sit there and ask for gifts?
Yeah, yeah, basically. At least I'm actually doing something. So anyway, I've got some pistachios and walnuts in there, and I'm going to keep a little bit for later. I'm going to pop it on the top as a little garnish, but don't need it. So like that. I'm going to put some mixed spice in there. Oh, love it.
So what? Tell us about spice. What?
This is mixed spice. You know, like you're using like Christmas cakes.
Like
and
5 spice, or is that?
No. You know, like when you eat a mince pie, that flavour.
Yeah, I don't eat those because
they're Christmas. Like Christmas.
I get what you mean.
Spice, you know what I mean.
So, but you guys get your spices somewhere like really good, don't you? You like get them imported or something.
I don't get them imported, but I do go down to the international shop because they have a great range. And they've got a more fresher flavour than the ones that you'd find in the supermarket. I mean, some of the supermarkets aren't bad, but I don't know, they just have quality, and you pay the same and you get like triple the amount in the international store than what you would down at the supermarket.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's
it makes sense.
More.
Smiley, how come your makeup is always so perfect? How do you do that?
Oh, thank you. Well, I did just do my makeup because I like doing my makeup. I find it really therapeutic. I don't do it all the time, but I often use filters on TikTok because I'm quite lazy, to be honest. But this is actually my makeup because I just did it. I saw someone else had done the makeup really nice, and I got the bug. I was like, I'm going to do my makeup. But I did train in makeup artistry for a little while a few years ago, so
okay,
that's how I manage it. But thank you for saying.
So there we go, guys. I put the nuts in there. There's no sugar in that. It was just mixed spice and nuts ground up and then mixed up together.
No sugar.
No, you don't need it yet because we're adding a syrup. So once it's baked, we pour a syrup on it when it's hot, and that will sweeten it up, and all the nuts soak up all of that syrup into it. That gives it its real sweetness.
And did you when you put that in there? Did you pat it down to compact it, or do you leave it loose?
Yeah, you see that it's a bit patted down.
Right.
I'll just press it down a little bit. Just give it a bit.
Chapati King, he's not used to basically seeing people being genuinely nice on this application.
Well, sorry, go on, Agnes.
I'm not used to seeing. Really, thank you very much. It's nice to have a good
Thank
community,
you.
guys.
Well, I think Chapati King needs to change the people that they're following.
Yeah.
Because there are lots of
Yeah.
nice people
You
on
should
here.
follow all of us instead.
Yeah, I can vouch for that. I don't follow. If anyone starts being nasty, I goodbye.
Yeah,
Round
yeah.
with activity, please.
So I'm just drizzling a bit of butter on here at the moment, so it helps the first layer of phyllo stick on the top. So I'm going to start layering up again.
So when you use melted butter, do you like shove it in the microwave for just like 10 seconds or what? Like, I don't want to burn my butter.
No, you can do either. You can either pop it in the microwave if you want to, or on the stove. I just done mine on the stove really quickly. That was it, done.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this too.
Laraz or Larez is giving you lots of potatoes. Woo.
Ooh.
Wow.
The chestnuts. These chestnuts.
They're chestnuts. Because we're doing something nutty.
It looks good when it's finished.
Hope so. God, I hope it comes out nice. I haven't made a baklava for about a year.
Did you say chestnuts? Sorry.
Yeah, chestnuts.
I thought it looked like a jacket potato.
They look like jackets.
Thing is, I already gave you some. I should have really known what they were, but I haven't got my glasses on. I just pressed.
Thank you very much. I didn't see that slide.
Thank you.
Oh no, it's okay. Honestly, it's fine.
They look like jacket potatoes, though.
It does look a bit like a jacket potato.
Oh.
Or
No,
a peach.
no.
Looks a bit like a peach.
Mm.
I think it tastes nice when it's finished.
I hope so, Paul. I'm going to put loads of nice lemon for it as well, and honey.
This is Chef Ant. He's making baklava, which your dad loves. Baklava.
Oh, is it?
Baklava.
It's a dessert. It's nuts though, so I can't eat it. But your dad really likes it.
So,
Pastry and it's nuts.
I feel bad for you.
funny story. When me and Agnes used to run this street food stall, we
What do you mean?
we were next door to a Turkish restaurant, right next door. And she's there.
I think Chris wants to join as well, I think, but I'm not sure. Is he?
Who?
Chris?
Yeah, of course. Chris can come in.
That's what he means, though.
There we go. Yeah, I've just accepted.
Okay.
Here it is.
Hi, Chef. How are you?
Yeah, good. And yourself?
Yeah, not too bad.
Sorry, guys. I don't always see what's going on, so I'm like.
I thought I'd just come in and assist you, Chef. Okay.
Sorry.
I thought I'd come in and assist you, Chef. All right.
All right, no problem.
Make sure you're doing it properly, yeah.
Exactly.
Are you chef as well, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Am I doing it all right at the moment?
I'll come in and help as well. I'll come in and help as well.
Are you both in the same room, Paul and Chris?
No.
Oh, it just sounds like an echo going on there.
Yeah, it's some kind of echo.
Hang on.
So yeah, like I was saying, funny story. When me and Agnes used to run a street food stall over in Ramsgate, yeah, we right next door to a Turkish restaurant, giving out baklava as like their like petty for at the end of the day, end of their meal. And it was really funny. We had a couple of customers go straight from that restaurant. They come to our store and they saw that we had baklava and bought a couple of portions, and then they ate it there and then. And they went, "Oh my God, your baklava is so much better than theirs next door." And then that was a Turkish restaurant.
And
Yeah.
why is Smiley's muted? Is she muted?
Are you muted? Smiley, are you muted?
I think so.
Have you muted yourself?
Yeah, I muted myself because I got home from. He was just talking to me.
Right.
But someone else is wanting to come in, and it's getting quite full. So I'll jump out and let someone else have a go.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thank you for coming in.
Maybe come in when I'm doing something else, a bit more that's your style that you can eat.
Less
I still ask loads of questions, even though I can't eat it.
Or if you're really up for it, we could try and get the same ingredients and cook together.
Oh, well, I don't have a cooker. I only have an air fryer and a microwave.
Oh,
Air fryer.
Smiley.
Well, I've not lived here very long, and it didn't come with a cooker, so I'm saving up for a cooker at the moment.
Oh, fair enough. Well, when you get your cooker one day, we'll do a live like that then.
That would be a mint.
I want to do that with someone one day who's got the same ingredients.
Maybe Paul, because Paul's keen, isn't he, on being a chef?
Oh, there is that. There is that.
But I'll stay in the comments anyway. Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah, wicked. No worries.
See you soon.
Yeah.
See you later. So, guys, sorry I haven't been talking about too much of what I've been doing. So I've done about 11 or 12 layers on the bottom of phyllo pastry where I've brushed all the butter in between the layers and then layered on top of each other. Once I've done one part of it, I've blended up the pistachio and walnuts a little bit, a bit of texture in there, and I added some mixed spice. You can add cinnamon in the original recipes, but I've done mixed spice in mine because I wanted to be a little bit more bang there. So that's what I've done so far, and I'm just doing the top layer exactly the same as like I've done the bottom layer. So guys, that's still going at the moment. I'm going to brush this and put another layer until I've used up all of this pastry.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's keep going.
What do you guys think so far?
Just keep building it up.
Sorry, Agnes?
Just keep building it up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just keep building it up, Chris. All the way up. I've got about another 4 layers to put on, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to pop it into my freezer quickly and just let the butter get hard, because then we can we want to slice into it before we bake it, because what that allows to happen is once we make a syrup and it's baked up, we can pour the syrup all over it and it go all between the gaps and into the nuts and just give it lovely sweetness and soak it all up.
Oh, aye.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, thank you. I heard there's some people that want to come in. Let's have a look.
Who?
No, that's what Smiley said, but I was just having a look just in case. No,
Yeah.
we're okay. We're okay. So we've got 3 more layers, and I've got my oven on 150 degrees, which is preheated already.
Yeah.
So always make sure you preheat your ovens when you do this, guys. If you don't preheat your oven before, then all your time is going to be off when you're doing recipes.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got like a certain recipe, like a dessert recipe, which is really important with recipes, then you need to make sure that you follow them to the T. When you're doing like savoury food, it's not so important.
Yeah.
What did you guys have for dinner?
Sorry?
What did you guys have for dinner, Chris and Paul? What did you cook? Did you cook anything today?
I haven't had anything for dinner yet, so.
I had roast.
Roast dinner?
Yeah.
What one? What flavour?
If I came in and out, would I wear the chef's whites as well?
You're breaking up, Paul. I can't hear you very well. Sorry.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but I think your internet keeps breaking up.
Okay. I'll go down in. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much for joining us, Paul.
Okay, bye.
Take care, bye-bye. And Kerry, this one's just for you. Watch.
All right, then. Now is a short. You have to check his temperature in a minute if he's feeling all right.
Don't know. So, guys, that's been done. So all the layers are up there now. You can see it's probably got a little bit more. You could go more if I wanted to, but I haven't got any more phyllo. But I would have done if I did. I'm going to pop that into my freezer just to set the butter, and then I help it cut. So I'm going to pop that in there. And I'll find some space. Yeah, there we go. In it goes. Right. So that's in there. And in the meantime, we're going to make the syrup for the baklava. So in this pan, I have got 600 grams of caster sugar,
Right.
and I've got 400 ml of just water. They go together. And then I'm going to add about 40 grams of glucose. Let's just check this open or not. Oh no, it's open. There we go. So about 40 grams. How much is in here? This is 140 grams, so it's about a fifth.
Thank you, Kerry. We got some chestnuts.
Oh, Kerry, thank you very much. All right, about 40 grams of that. I'm pretty good with my measuring on it. And
How do you check the temperature?
Sorry?
How do you check the temperature?
Right.
You put your finger in it.
Check the temperature on what?
Once the syrup is ready, you put your finger in it, don't you?
No,
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
put a probe.
yeah, you need to put your finger in it.
Yeah, you put a probe in it.
So I'm using a local honey here. It's got a lot of flavour, and this will really help when I add the lemon into it as well.
Mm.
So we're going to do, normally in like Turkish or Greek ones, they use like rose in it, and I'm not a fan of like Turkish delight. I don't like rose in my food. So I'd rather do the lemon flavoured.
Do you like rose flavour, Chris?
Yeah, I don't mind Turkish delight sort of stuff.
Oh, I hate it. It's one of those things that make me shiver. I hate it.
I suppose I was brought up on it, so
yeah.
I like it. I love it. It's really nice.
So you're a chef then, Chris? Where are you cooking?
Well, I've worked mainly pubs and restaurants like Beefeater, Mill and Carter,
Yeah,
like that. But since Christmas, I've had to give up due to health problems. So,
do you miss it?
Yeah, I do miss it. Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine myself doing anything else either. Like I haven't done anything else apart from being in hospitality. And I did think about it once when I was younger about coming out because I don't know. I suppose when you're in like that age, like in your early 20s, you come at I don't know if it's for the same for everyone else, but I come at a crossroads and I was like, am I in the right career? Am I doing the right thing? And and I think that's where a lot of chefs they do not carry on. They just give up and do something else completely different.
I mean, since I've been out since Christmas, yes, I do miss it, but the buzz and stuff.
Yeah,
but I don't miss the long hours.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, me and Agnes are quite lucky. We're really lucky. We only work 7 hours at our job.
Oh, that's nice.
And it's daytime hours, which is beautiful. I don't know if it'll be like that forever, but
no.
I hope it does stay like that. It'd be lovely. It's a corporate company, so when it's corporate, they have to stick to their hours a bit more than the private restaurants and things like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's quite a lovely benefit, really.
Well, one thing I used to hate is the split shifts. I absolutely hate split shifts.
Oh yeah, especially when a couple of times I've done it, especially like through August bank holiday. I've done. It's just been another chef and a KP. I think I covered something like 60 hours in 4 days.
Oh
God!
I did like 8:30 in the morning till midnight in 4 days straight.
Oh my God!
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, before the job I'm at now, I was doing 4 days, 16 hours straight. 4-day weeks and 16 hours each time. So it was savage.
It kills you, doesn't it? So
that was in a 2 Rosette restaurant, AA Rosette, and
that's probably why to the point now. Like I've been doing catering for about 20 years now.
Yeah,
literally pedal to the metal, and now I'm 30, just turned 37.
Oh, you're same age as me.
Yeah, literally my body is like given up now. I've literally done 17, 18-hour days, 6 days a week.
Yeah.
For 20 years, pretty much.
Yeah.
And my body's literally just given up at the moment, so.
Yeah, it's savage, isn't it, the chefing world. Is your health condition due to what your career was?
A little bit, yeah. I've got I'm a big lad anyway, but it just got to the point with my other issues, i.e., feet, knees, back.
Yeah.
I just got to the point where I couldn't do a long shift anymore.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Yeah.
Keep up with the pace anymore.
Yeah, it is hard. But yeah, as me and Agnes get older as well, we feel it more, don't we, girl?
You mean you get older? I don't.
Well, there's people that stand there and go, "Oh, that's easy, just standing there plating up or just standing there grilling." It's not. If you've got 20 orders on, you've got to think of what you got on the grill, what you got in the oven, what's in the microwave,
Yeah.
what's coming up in 4 tickets time.
Yeah. What can you push out quicker, like without upsetting another table as well?
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
exactly.
Those tickets, honestly, when we don't work with tickets at the moment, but when those ticket machine used to go off, I used to literally like cry seriously sometimes how many tickets it came through.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Okay. So at the moment, guys, just so you know, I've just all those ingredients. I've done the 400 grams of sugar. No, sorry, 600 grams of sugar, 400 ml of water. It's about 40 grams of glucose and about 40 grams of honey. I've just put that all in there, and I'm just going to reduce it down.
Yeah.
And
Chris, have you made baklava before?
I haven't, not before. No, I've been in places where it's been I would say 70% of it's brought in and 30%. So apart from Mill and Carter, where all their meat's fresh and stuff like that. But apart from that, that's about it, really.
Oh, thank you, Kerry. Thank you.
Thank you, Kerry. Do you like cooking home, Chris?
Yeah, I quite like cooking at home, so
nice.
It gives me something to do at home, so.
Nice. We just had Anthony's pie. He made on one of his live. He made the chicken pie, and we just had that for dinner with some vegetables and some mashed potato.
Oh, nice.
So I'm just going to explain what's going on. So this is chilled down a bit. I would have chilled it a bit longer, but I don't want to wait forever. It has firmed up a bit now. I want to score into this right to the bottom and make the portions the size of the baklavas are going to be. Yeah. So it's completely up to you how big you want the portion. But I'm going to go into smaller ones. So I'm going to go halfway through the tray.
And half.
I'll do them into 4 long ways.
Yeah.
So
you get about 12 portions out of that.
Oh, I'm going to get more, I think. These are so sweet, they don't need to be that big.
Okay.
That's all right, I just eat 5 of them if I want to.
Sorry?
So that's all right, I just eat 5 of them.
So I'm going to do these into smaller bite size. So I'm going to go 3 this way.
It's really nice, but as we said, it's really sweet. So it's really nice in the morning with some black coffee or something like this, because it's so sweet.
So like that, guys. See that?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to pop that into the oven now. It's on 150 degrees. That will take an hour and a half, but I'm not going to stand here for an hour and a half and not do nothing. I'm actually going to do a fridge raid in a minute and have a look what I've got in there. And actually make up some bits and bobs that I can, So I'm going to move a few bits and see what we got going.
Yeah, don't forget to fold the tea towels, though.
Look at
that. The way you just chucked it in the middle of it.
Right, guys. I'm also going to add a little bit of lemon zest into my syrup as well.
Cool.
Yeah, do you now?
Yes, I am. Because I like that lemon honey flavour. I'm going to turn that down for a sec.
Zesty, zesty.
That's the one. not the easiest lemons to grate. They're a bit soft. They're a bit easier when they're a bit firmer.
Was it you, Chris? You said you made Sunday night like roast. Did you make roast today?
No, I didn't today. No, I didn't.
That was Paul.
That
It
was
was Paul. I didn't quite understand what Paul was saying, so I wasn't sure who said it.
No, I couldn't hear what he was saying either. He kept breaking up.
Yeah.
But I think
He's still there. He's still watching, though.
Yeah.
So I've done zest of 2 lemons in there for now.
Okay.
I think that'll do for now. If I want to add a little bit more, I can. I'll have a little taste later.
You say you got more of it on the hob than you have in the.
I know. I'm just getting it off there now. There we go. Sorted. It's got a lovely smell to it now.
Yeah.
I might even actually add a bit of juice because I like that bit of lemon flavour going through it.
Yeah.
So just gonna.
I prefer it with just lemon zest, but a little bit nice in there.
I only put one half in there because Agnes doesn't like it too lemony.
Mark like to join, darling.
He would like?
Mark would like to join.
Mark? Of course.
Yeah.
Why not? Mark, have you got live?
You freezed or something? Are you freezed?
Oh, I'm just looking at the guest who I can invite. Mark, have you got over 1,000 followers? You can only join if you've got live. If you can go live.
No, he's only got 445.
So I'd love to invite you, Mark, but unfortunately, because you haven't got over 1,000 followers and got the live option, you need to build up your followers a little bit more before you can, come onto the live and talk to us. But once you got that one day, we can definitely talk on here. So I just all I can suggest is try and push those videos out and following people, and they'll follow you back as well. So this is nearly done now. We're just making like a sort of light syrup. We don't want it too thick, don't want it too thin. Sort of want it in the middle. So if it's too thick, it's not going to go between the layers and into the nuts and get soaked up.
Exactly, yeah.
So can I come in the box?
Yeah, John's a good lad.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've got him on my group and my friends as well. He
Okay.
may chat a bit, but
I don't mind that. That's the whole point. There we go.
Hi, John.
Hey, how are you guys?
How you doing?
How are you keeping? How are you keeping, guys?
Yeah, not too
All
bad.
good. Nearly done, guys. Nearly done on this bit. Yeah, so we've got a little bit of a light syrup going on now. It's nearly there. It's a little bit thin still.
Just to reduce.
I'm just going to give it about another 1 or 2 minutes on the reducing, and that should be there. And then we can use that for our baklava once it's cooked.
Yeah.
Hey Google, hour and 20 timer. Oh, didn't understand me. Hey,
Chris?
Yes.
1 hour 20 minutes.
The lady was in the box. She said, "Could you add her back into the box, please?"
Sorry?
Oh, Aggie's
There's a girl
adding back in.
back into the box.
Aggie. Oh, she's gone. What happened there?
Aggie, sorry.
1 moment. There we go. She's coming back. There we go. Back into the live.
Yeah. She must have had finger problems.
Or she's lost signal. I don't know. Oh, she got thrown out.
Oh.
How did she get thrown out?
I don't know.
She might come down in a minute and find out what's going on.
But she upstairs, you see.
Yeah. We didn't want an echo.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, so she was upstairs. Anyway, guys, this syrup's ready now.
Yeah.
I'll have a little, I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not like water, but it's like got a bit of a syrupiness to it now. And
That's cooled down now, I think, anyway, a little bit.
have a little. Yeah, that's bang on. I'm going to add a little bit more lemon to that because I want a bit more acidity. Yeah. Otherwise, if you don't have the acidity, it can become too sweet when you eat it.
exactly. Yeah.
So that's got another one in there. So I'm going to do a fridge raid and have a look what we can make. I'm in the box, but I cannot hear me by the look of it. Interesting. Let's try again.
What's Agnes she using? She's using a phone.
Yeah, she used her phone, but she's always on her phone. It normally works absolutely fine. Invite. See if that works. Right. So I'm going to do a little bit of a fridge raid. I've got some puff pastry.
Yeah.
I've got a bit of cheese to use up, mixture of cheeses.
Oh.
I've got some prosciutto. What else we got?
You could do some. You got any mustard?
Mustard, I might do.
Cheese swirls, maybe.
I was thinking of making like a puff pastry, like parcel. Like cheese bakes.
Yeah.
Look, guys. I mean, these leeks are looking a bit ropey. Look at how bad they are. They're looking like. But I can still use those.
Yeah, you can take the top end off.
Yeah, you can just peel the layers. A lot of people throw those in the bin. You know?
Yeah.
But bother trying to use it.
Yeah, just sweat them down with whatever herbs you got, and
that's it. We're doing one of these fridge raid meals. I'll make a bechamel sauce.
Yeah.
What else have I got in here? Bit of garlic. Yeah, a bit of garlic. I've got some parsley in the garden as well. I don't know if I'll go and get that as well. What else we got there? I've got a bit of cheddar to use up.
Yeah.
Here we go. That'll do.
Agnes is saying mustard.
Oh yeah, of course, mustard. Need some mustard. Let's have a look. What we got in here? What mustard we got? I haven't got any French mustard. You know what? I've been wanting to use this. I've got some Frenchies. Let's try a bit of that.
Yeah, that'll do. It's still mustard, isn't it? So
yeah, it's still a mustard. Right, let's do this. I'm gonna put that on the side, because we've got some time to waste.
Well, yeah. So especially if we've got the thing in there for an hour and a half.
Oh, exactly. I might as well. And I've got loads of bits that need using up, and I'm off tomorrow anyway. I'm off work with Agnes, and give us something to have for lunch tomorrow without having to really think about it too much.
Do you have Mondays off, do you?
So, funny enough, I don't normally have Mondays off, but we both normally have Tuesdays off together.
Yeah.
And one of us Monday and one of us Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because we're the only two chefs in the kitchen. And we work in a shipping container on the vineyard.
Yeah.
So it can be quite awkward. But this week, because of the bookings, they actually put a booking on the Tuesday, which is our day off. And we was like, well, we haven't got any bookings on Monday and Wednesday, which was quite unusual. We thought, well, we might as well have those 2 days off together.
Well, yeah.
Did you see my new knife?
Yeah, I did. It looks really nice.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I like the handle on it as well. It's really nice.
Yeah, honestly, check out the website. It's awesome. They do so many different things.
Welcome in, Rob.
Sorry?
How are you, Rob? No, just the person in the comments said hello, Sweet Bear.
Okay.
Just commenting on the. Sorry.
And shouting ant. Oh, I'll never look. And. Oh, sorry. Please add me back in. Oh, right. Okay. Aggie, I can't add you on that one, Aggie, because you haven't got 1,000 followers. I can try this one. Let's try this. What's going on? Add me, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you have to be, you need to be on your other one for some reason. I don't know why you got thrown out, Aggie. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Greetings from South Africa. Amazing. I'm just going back through some of the comments that I've missed. Cannot go on my other one. That's interesting. I'll try again. Yeah, try again, darling. Let's have a go. See again. Or close down TikTok and then come back and then
reboot it.
Reboot it. Yeah. So I'm going to use this new knife. So guys, like I said, these it looks a bit ropey. It's been in my fridge for a couple of weeks. Still usable. Just take a few of the layers off, and it will look brand new again. So I've taken about 4 layers off. No,
Yeah.
Absolutely fine. Nothing wrong with it. Beauty of vegetables.
Agnes is saying, try now.
Try now. Let's have a go. Invite. Here we go. Don't know why she got kicked out.
It must be the app playing up or something.
She's been having some real funny, weird things going on with her accounts for some reason. I think someone might have made a complaint against her for some reason. For no reason, because she's not that sort of person.
No.
And TikTok have taken it literally and just done one of those sort of shadow bans or something on her.
Well, I know a lot of people are having problems with TikTok lately, I think.
Yeah, and TikTok TikTok have a new update made as well, and it kind of kicks people out as well.
Yeah, completely. Right, so I'm just going to shred these up. She's still not there to come in.
No,
Shouting, did you request? Yeah, I did request. Let's try again. Accept. Connecting. It's not allowing us. It's just not letting her come in.
That's weird.
Oh. And what helps as well is you've been saying go to her cash and clear her cash app. You know the not the cash app.
How do you do that, John?
You go to your account, and then you go down to and then you'll see the clear. It gives you the don't clear your pictures, but clear your the freaking because it do help if you clear
clear the cache.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, but
okay.
Sorry for talking. Sorry.
Right.
Oh well, Agnes will have to stay on the chat then for a while. I don't know what's going on there, but she was helping me with anyone that was when I was busy. She could answer any questions for me.
Well, I can try and do that for you if I can. I know.
So I'm just going to dice these onions out. I've just cut straight through the root, and I'm just peeling the outside layer off. Just going to take those off. These the live numbers have gone right down. It's really interesting. I had about 180 odd earlier.
Didn't even notice that it's down to 15 now.
Yeah, it's weird. Maybe they prefer me cooking on my own. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe they want me all to themselves.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to dice these up quickly.
What do you prefer, white onions or red onions?
Depends what I'm using them for, Chris. I prefer white onions in general for general cooking.
Yeah.
Red onions I would use more like for salads or pickling.
Yeah.
I prefer that because like the red onions, they just look grey when you cook them down.
Yeah.
I was watching. Have you been watching the MasterChef Professionals?
No, not recently. Not lately. I haven't.
I was shocked last night. I watched one of the lives. I don't know how. I watched it on BBC iPlayer, just watching it back, and I saw on one of the shows there was a. I was shocked. It was a chef lecturer on there, and honestly, guys, she could not cook at all. I was shocked. A chef lecturer that could not cook.
Yeah.
She was couldn't even butcher a rabbit. Wow. You know, that's someone showing the next generation how to cook.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you doing there?
Well, all the like generation now don't know how to cook, do they?
Yeah.
They're all interested in fast food all the time.
What, street food? Or like takeaway food?
Or takeaway food, isn't it? Fast food. Like McDonald's and Burger King and pizzas and Chinese, and you can easily make homemade pizzas at home and like make your own burgers and stuff up and all from ingredients. I know it might take a little bit longer, but it's still you're still knowing what's gone into it.
Exactly, and also how much more do you get for your money?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because they're just making a profit off you all the time.
That's what I do occasionally. I'll buy a pack of mints and stuff like that. Buy the ingredients to make burgers up, and I'll make it all up and stuff like that, and literally just freeze them down. So you've got to take them out and defrost them.
Me and Agnes used to have our own street food takeaway business last year. We stopped because we could see all this economic crisis happening, and we just didn't, fuel prices going up and stuff, and we just didn't see the point of carrying on. But we used to do Hungarian street food and other European street food.
Oh, right.
All cooked fresh. It was great. It was great fun. And we were still giving out like lovely fresh foods, like cooked from the heart, instead of like all this slap bang wallet food.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did do things like burgers and sausages and things like that. But the sausages, we had our own recipe made up for us. It was like the little things that made the difference. We'd do, like German currywurst, and we'd make our own curry ketchup and things like that, and make our own curry salt.
That was nice.
So we've actually lost our peeler at the moment, so I'm having to peel the potatoes like this.
We're down to 9 now. Come on, guys. All right.
So, guys, I'm gonna stop the box thing now.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna see if I can bring the viewers up a bit by just being on my own and just see if people can see what I'm doing a bit more and I can interact with them a bit more.
Yeah,
but thank you so much for coming on here with me tonight, and it's been great chatting with you, and I'd love to do this in the future again.
Yeah, no problem. No.
Right, guys, but thank you very much. But take care, and I'll speak to you soon, Chris.
Yeah, speak to you soon.
Take care.
Bye.
So, guys, I thought I'll just stop doing those boxes on the side for now because there's not so many of you in here now, and I'd like to make sure that I'm concentrating on you guys who haven't got the live option as well. So I just wanted to let you know what's going on. So if you've only just joined the live, I've got a baklava in the oven cooking at the way. We've done some like lovely phyllo pastry with butter in between each layer, and we stuck it all together on one. Yeah, we've done about 11 or 12 layers on the bottom, and then we ground up some walnuts and pistachios and put a bit of mixed spice through, and we patted it all down in the middle, and then we've done about another 12 layers of phyllo on top with butter as well, and in different layers. We let it chill in the fridge for a bit, and then we sliced into some portions, and now we're baking it in the oven at 150 degrees for about an hour and a half. I wasn't going to stand around and just like go, well, we're going to wait and see what comes out of the oven in an hour and a half. No, I'm going to crack on and make something else. I've got all this time to, really crack on. Guys, if you've got anyone that loves food, get sharing at the bottom on the arrow, share out to everyone, and see if anyone else wants to join us in here and see what's going on. I'm just having a fridge raid at the moment. I think I'm going to make some like potato, cheesy bakes with the puff pastry I've got laying around in the fridge. I've got some prosciutto, I've got some garlic, I've got some onions. I'm just going to knock something up, make it like a bechamel sauce, a cheesy one, and bring it all together, and we'll put it inside some parcels whilst the rest cooks, and we can have a little dance in here. But I'm going to put some music back up as well, like that, and we're going to get cracking on. I'd be quite worried if that's thicker than your mattress. It's quite a chunky beast though. It's from TK Maxx, this one, if you're from the UK. Got it for 25 quid, absolute bargain. Really heavy. But it's a lovely, lovely board. I would never recommend using a glass chopping board. It just ruins your knives. It's really unsafe. And you know, your ingredients slide around everywhere when you're trying to chop it. And guys, don't use those glass chopping boards. They're only there for display purposes, really. So, I've got a few potatoes here. I've got some leeks, which I'm just about to rinse under the tap as well. Just like so. And we're also going to dice up these potatoes. Just like so. I would have used a peeler, but I've lost it. So I've got another one on order coming. Just going to chop these into little squares. Like so. Right. And I'll show you what we're going to do with this in a second. So what we plan to do, I think we're going to sweat this down, add a bit of vegetable stock, and we're going to cook the potato for a bit, and then what we'll do is we'll mix a bit of butter up with some flour and we'll thicken it up together. And make a nice base, and we'll put some cheese through it. We've got a load of different cheeses hanging around in my fridge, so I'm not going to waste them and use them all up. So what's going on here? The towel. Half of Amazon. That's half the Amazon on your kitchen side. Pretty much. Oh dear. Lovely. Do you like the new emojis, Kerry? It's hiding. Look. Look. The tea towel. Nice and folded. Like that. There we go. Nice and folded. Down here with me. Not 5 of them today. Hanging around the kitchen. And guys, if you haven't seen this knife before, this is a present for Agnes, my partner. She bought me a lovely Savanaki knife, which I absolutely adore. It's got a brilliant orange, black and white handle, marbled. I think it's been made out of epoxy or something like that. It's really lovely. Yeah, I'm learning, Kerry. It's because you're keeping an eye on me so much. I have to be careful. Right, I need some butter. Here we are. Here's some. Right. We'll get some butter in the pan. We'll buy those. And we're going to put the heat on. Get that going. So I'm just going to add a little bit of oil to that as well. Just like so. And then we'll show you what's going on. Here we go. So, I've got some leeks washing here. I'm just going to drain these off a bit. So this is something I don't normally do on my lives, guys. This is a complete fridge raid that I'm just going to put something together out of what's in my fridge. Perry needs to use a butter knife, not cut himself. Yeah, I know. What's not in the washing machine? I'm just going to put a bit of garlic in this as well, guys. I think it'll be nice. Push this to the sides. Over here. Get a bit of this in there as well. Helps take the skins off if you bash it like that. Comes straight off like that. Butter's just melting now. I'll get some leeks in there first. And put those down a bit. And whilst I'm going to chop this as well. So we've got some leek and onion. Leeks, onions and potatoes are all about to go in now. There's garlic gone in there as well. Oh, tea toast up. And onions and potato. So we're going to sweat all this down together. I'm going to put some pepper in there as well. Fold my tea towel. There we go. Kerry, two. Now, so I'm going to put a little bit. So I'm using everything out of my cupboards now because normally I have it all set up before, but I'm just going to go with it and just literally put this together. I'm going to put some pepper in there because it's good to go in a nice cheese pasty, nice bit of pepper. And I'm going to need some veggie stock out soon, so I've got a bit of that. There we go. So, and thank you for the 17,500 likes, guys. You're absolutely amazing. There's only 12 of you in here now. I bet half of it's from Kerry. I bet she's been smashing that screen. I know you will, Kerry. You're keeping an eye on me, aren't you? So what I'm going to do, guys, I've added a little bit of salt. I've added some pepper. Got my leeks, garlic, onions, and potato in there. Just going to sweat this down. In a minute, I'm going to add some water and some stock, and I'm going to simmer it down a little bit until the potato cooks a bit. And then we're going to mix up some butter and flour together, and then we're going to thicken that juices that are in there, and then add a load of cheese in with it as well. I might even add a bit of milk actually. I might add milk in there as well. Give it a bit more creamier flavour because it is a cheese pasty. There we go. Get rid of this block. Don't need this anymore. There we go. Give a little clean down. There. Okay. All these bits off the side. Okay. There we go. Oh, sank down on my stove again. Turn that on. There we go. So this is sweat down now. Goku, you know what? I was actually thinking about that yesterday. I'm in two minds. It could go one way or the other. And I cherish my career as being a chef. And if something comes up that I don't know, it can be quite embarrassing if I don't know something. I mean, I'm not saying that I don't know it. I do know how to be a chef, but there's just to be a chef that knows absolutely everything is in cuisine is quite a challenge. I do know quite a lot. I know how I should be doing it. I know I should carry it. I think I should be watching it a bit more and just seeing what calibre of chefs are there. After what I saw on there yesterday, and what I saw, I think I can do it. Right, guys, I'm going to add a bit of milk in here, like this, and I'm going to add a bit of veggie stock just to give it a flavour. So just chuck it in like that. It'll be fine. It will melt. Just crumble it up a bit. That'll be enough. Won't need much more than that. So what I'm going to do is just cook the potatoes a bit in the milk, and then I'm going to mix up some butter and flour together. So let's get that in there on this bowl. Because what I want to do is I want some butter and in there. I'm going to just pop it in the microwave and melt it down quickly. There we go. Forgotten how to use a microwave. I haven't used one for so long. God, hear it beeping away at me. I know. Where's my tea towels? Look, they're just around there. Look. Over there. Hiding them away from you two. You're picking on me because of my tea towels. I'm going to add a little bit more milk in there to get... That'll do. And meanwhile, I'm going to get this cheese prepared as well. Okay. There we go. So I've just got a bit of melted butter here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a bit of plain flour in there as well and mix it up into a little paste. And what we're going to do is when the potatoes are cooked a little bit, we're going to add this in and cook it out in the milk. And this is called Bermenier. So it means butter, thickening butter basically with flour. So it's like the same sort of thing you'd do when you make a roux. Oh, it might be a little bit more floured underneath. Let's see. Oh no, it's fine. Here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this paste to thicken up this when the potatoes are a little bit softer. So there you go. There's a little paste there, and that's what we're going to use after. I'm going to crumble it in gently. Turn that down a bit. Don't want the milk to burn on the bottom. So I'll just turn that down so it just simmers away nicely while I get this rest of this ready. Okay. So, fridge raid. Got some cheese. What have we got here? We've got a bit of Gouda. We've got some soft cheese here. Looks like we had a bit of a cheese night going on. Look. A little dig away at some of these cheeses. And we're just going to use them up. I'm not going to waste it at all. So, you get a tray, I think, would be the best thing to do. Like this. And we need a grater, which is around here somewhere. Did I use it? No, I didn't use it. It's here. There it is. There it is. So we just want to grate this cheese down. Do we need all of that? Yeah. Let's keep a little bit aside in case I want some tomorrow or something. There we go. And we're going to grate that down. Make a nice cheesy sauce out of this. And we want to make this mix quite thick as well, guys. We want it to be really thick because remember, it's going to go into like a puff pastry. The thing is, I probably won't be able to finish it tonight, but I can show you some finished results by tomorrow morning because we'll probably have it for breakfast. Because when you make these sorts of mixes, they need to cool down before they're used and put in the puff pastry. But I can show you what we can do for the mix inside. So this is what we're doing here. So it's completely veggie. Needs to have lots of flavour. Really cheesy. So we're going to use this one now as well. Just cut this skin off. Take this off. There's a bit of wax around the outside. There we go. Okay. Rubbish. Don't need that. That bit off as well. So we're just going to break this down as well. We've got some Gouda, got some cheddar. I've got a bit of Porcelou, and I think I've got a little bit of Somerset Brie to use up as well. So they're the 4 cheeses I'm just like hanging around in my fridge. Going up slowly, yeah, it's going back up slowly. I don't know what happened earlier, all the numbers going down, but everyone just must want me to make themselves. We don't want anyone else in a box. We'll stick to what we know, shall we? So, grate this. So guys, if you only just joined into my live, I'm actually doing a bit of a fridge raid dish at the moment, whilst we're waiting for our actual dish to cook in the oven. So I've actually made a baklava, which is in the oven at the moment. It takes about an hour and a half to cook. So I thought, well, I'm not going to just stand there. I'm going to show you guys some other stuff. And I've just done this on a whim. And I thought I'd just make something out of nothing, out of my fridge. So we're making a filling to go inside some like pasties, you know, like some not pasties, but more like cheese and onion bakes basically. I'm just ripping. I've grated all that cheese there as well, which we had laying around, and I've got some porcelain here, which I'm going to chop up. So just chop this up a bit. I'm just going to use it all up. Porcelain skin on it is absolutely lovely. You don't need to peel this off or get rid of it. Nothing wrong with the skin on this. The rind is completely edible and nice. And I had a bit of Somerset Brie in there, which I just pulled apart. It's all going to melt, so we don't need to do anything else with it. This here, we've got some leeks, garlic, onions, and potato. I've added a bit of milk in there to make it a bit more creamy. The starch from the potato is actually thickening up the mix at the moment. So I'm going to add a little bit of water to that as well, just to help it along. Okay. Looking good so far. Just need to cook those potatoes a bit longer. I want to get them semi-soft. They're going to bake in the oven as well, but I can't finish these pasties tonight because the mix has to cool right down before we can use it in pastry. Otherwise, if you use it in a nice buttery pastry, it's going to warm up the butter in the pastry and all fall apart. So we have to make sure that the mix is completely fridge cold before we use it. My fingers are dead. Poor Kerry, relax. You've done enough. Thank you so much. Absolutely relax and enjoy the live. That's all I want you to do. The baklava's looking beautiful in the oven. It's getting some colour on it now, which is looking great. The smell is unbelievable. We've got a bit of a syrup made here now. It's cooled down a bit now, so it's got more syrupy. So it's looking lovely and oh, I can't wait. Honestly, I love baklava. It's one of my favourite things in the world. Agnes's favourite as well. She absolutely loves it. So while we're waiting for this to cook, I'm just going to have a little tidy up because I don't want all this hanging around. Clean as I go. And put that in there. Put that away. So it's really important, guys. So this is the puff pastry I was going to use, but I'm just thinking the mix has to cool right down. It's just hanging around in my fridge because I used it on a pie or something the other day, and I've got some left. So why not? Let's knock something up out of it. And then we've got a bit of a pastry butter mix here, flour and butter mix here, which we're going to use to thicken this up as well because we want this really thick. But I will add the cheese first before I do that because I want to make sure that the cheese is not going to over thicken it either. So, clean my side up a bit, and we'll have a little chat. So, how is everyone doing? Oh look, it's me. Clean up time, yeah. Oh, we've got up in numbers. Look at that, guys. Thank you very much for sticking around. So we went down to about 9 followers though. We were at like 200 earlier and then dropped down to 50, then we went down to 9. Now it's back up to 37. It's amazing. I had some people in the box earlier. Maybe you just didn't like it, and maybe it's a bit nicer to have you all to myself. That's what my guess is anyway. Maybe you can see what's going on here. But having the guys that come in earlier, they've been a couple of them have been long followers. And it's been nice to actually speak to them for the first time through this live. So it was worth doing, just getting to know all my followers and, love to get to know people. Very low, never had it that low. The wife is coming in now. Really? Josh Shaw, what am I making? At the moment, in the oven, I've got a baklava in the oven. But this is like a fridge raid, what I'm doing here. I'm making like a cheese and onion pasty mix. Well, not pasty, more like a cheese and onion bake mix. I'm going to make like a really thick sauce out of cheese and potatoes, leeks and onions and a bit of garlic in there. I'm just cooking the potato out of it at the moment first. That's folded. Right. Yeah, it's literally just to fill the time in while the main event is cooking. So this is what's going on down here at the moment. I'm just going to see how far we are with this potato. Oh, we're there. Beautiful. Right. What I'm going to do, I'm going to crumble some of this butter and flour mix into this and stir it in to make a really thick sauce. Like that. And just mix it in like that. And it should start to thicken it up. I haven't done this method for ages. The last time I've done this, probably about 3 years ago, but it's a really old school method. So it should really like cook out and start thickening this mix up. Add a bit more because we want this mix to be quite thick for our bakes, and we want it to have some body to it. Because if you make the mix too thin when filling the pastry, it's just gonna dribble out everywhere, and then yeah, that'd be an absolute nightmare. So I'm just gonna add some more in like that. So this is starting to thicken now. This is where I want to be. You see, you can tell just as I'm stirring it, is like you can see it coming away from the sides. You can see it's really thickening up. Like that. And I'm going to add in all this cheese as well. There's so much cheese, but I'm just going to add it all in like that. I'm going to cook this all together. There we go. It's a little bit too thick, but that's not a problem. It's not a problem. You know, you can just add a tiny bit of milk and that will just let it down. So, looks like a mess at the moment, guys. Don't worry. Have faith. Have faith. So there's all the cheese melting in there now. And what we're going to do is I'm going to use this tray and we're going to spread it out on the tray. And what that will do is it'll help it to cool down quicker. There we go. Nice filling now for our pasties. Nice and thick. And you've got onions, cheese, and onions, and garlic, and potato. That's going to be. So this is like the sort of mix. If you're going down to Greg's and you get that cheese and onion pasty, or the cheese and onion bake. Sorry, that's probably more like the word I should be saying. So let's have a little taste. See where we're at. Mustard. Mustard. Need mustard. Got some French cheese in. Oh. There we go. Bit of mustard. Should have shaken that beforehand. Cheese and mustard are beautiful together. The mustard really helps bring out the flavour of the cheese. And that is pretty much the mix made now, guys. So look how easy that was. So it was just a bit of a fridge raid. And then we're going to use this tray. Just had cheese on it, so it doesn't matter if I put it on here with like that. And if you spread things out like that, instead of having them in a pot to cool down, it'll cool down in so much quicker. You just spread it out like that, and that will just let all the steam out instead of having it all cooped up in a bowl or a saucepan to cool down. So you're increasing the surface area to the natural air around it. So that is that. Mix done. Doesn't look beautiful, guys, but I can guarantee you it tastes amazing. It's got loads of different cheeses in it. It's got Gouda, it's got mature cheddar, it's got some port salut and some brie that I had laying around as well, all in there. And we've got a lovely cheesy mix now to go in some puff pastry when I get to make that up when it's cooled down. So how is everyone doing? Shall we have a little check how much longer we've got on the timer for this baklava? Hey Google, how much time left?
There's 39 minutes and 19 seconds.
Oh, I've done that in half an hour. Oh no, 40 minutes. Oh bloody hell, we've got some time to waste. What should we do? Should we have a chat? You'll be scrubbing it till Christmas. What will you be scrubbing till Christmas? Let's have a look here. What you been talking about? What you been talking about? The pan? The pan's non-stick. Nothing wrong with the pan. Oh, Kerry, do you remember that pie we made the other day? That chicken pie. The same day we done like the coronation chicken and that. Yeah, well, look, it doesn't look pretty anymore because me and Aggie went mental at it earlier. We loved it, but we were smashing this earlier. It was so good. Really good. Absolutely lovely. Let's see. All those things, though, when you're busy at work. No, I didn't eat it all. That was Aggie. She had a bigger portion than me. Hey, Marlon, how you doing? How are you? Marlon from the... Was it Philippines? Are you from? Is that am I right? I was jealous when you had that Heineken beer out the other day. Oh, I just wanted to join in on that one. Just got back from Singapore. We're actually passing through there when we go to Thailand in January. How was it? Was it just like a little getaway? Was it, Marlon? So guys, I got a few of my subscribers in here tonight. I don't think Pink's in here tonight, but we got Kerry, we've got Agnes, and we got Marlon. 3 of my subscribers out of the 4. Absolutely lovely people, and we've been having a few chats on Discord. Me and Marlon shared. Yeah, he shared a recipe to me about this shrimp sambal. Am I right? Am I pronouncing that right, Marlon? It looks like a beautiful dish that he was creating with a class, I think, or a community, and it looks amazing. I'm going to give it a go one day. I'm going to go and get all the ingredients that you sent me, Marlon, and I am going to try it out because it looks bloody tasty. So I don't mind giving something new a go. Hi, this is Mike's wife. Oh, hi, Mike's wife. How are you? Welcome to my live. Shrimp sambal. Sambal, yeah. Can't wait to give it a go. So I think I might give it a go probably next month or so, I think. Have a bit more of a study on it and see where I want to go with it. I might try and put my own little twist on it as well. Is that okay? Or do you want me to make it more traditional? Estoy bien. Y tú? Muy bien, gracias. I know a little bit of Spanish. I used to live in Spain for a year. So, thank you for all the gifts so far. Kerry and Agnes, thank you so much. Put some twist on it. Okay. I'll see what I'll do. I'll see where it leads me. Can you do it with, is it just shrimp, or can you do it with other meats like chicken and things like that as well, or is it just shrimp? Let's have a look in here. So guys, I'll show you, we've got another 30 minutes or so on this, but that's how far we are at the moment. It looks coloured, but we need to go a bit longer to make sure that the bottom side is still cooking as well. It needs a bit more longer in the oven. That's where we are. So, still cooking. Bit of baklava in the oven. And we got this lovely syrup that we made earlier, which is now cooled down. So it's a nice, it's got sugar, water, honey and glucose and some lemon through this as well. So that's what we're going to drizzle over the hot baklava once it comes out of the oven, once it's ready. It shouldn't need too much longer either, so it won't take forever. I probably won't give it as long as I think. I'll probably just give it another 10 minutes because normally in most baklavas there's 33 layers on the bottom and then there's 33 layers on the top. But I've only done 12 layers on each side because that was all the all the pastry that I had, and I would have done more, but that was all the pastry I had. So, oh, that honey. That honey's good. And a little bit of acidity from the lemon as well, which is lovely. Marlon, have you had baklava before? Chicken and pork we'll do as well. Oh, lovely. I'll do a chicken sambal then. I'll try that out when we do that one day. I'll go down we've got like an Oriental store down there. They might have things like the shrimp paste and stuff down there, so I might have a look. One of the 32 layers is a lost tea towel. Ha ha, funny. The lost tea towel is here. Yeah, it's one of my favourites as well. I like it alongside like a strong coffee. That's one of the best times to have it. No sweetening in the coffee, just like real bitter coffee, but a really sweet baklava alongside it is my favourite. Pistachio one, well, you're in luck. I've done a bit of a mix. I've done a pistachio and walnut mix on this one. And I've got a little bit of pistachio here to finish up with on the top, which I'm going to sprinkle on once the syrup's gone on as well. And the peeler Agnes in the tea towel. Hang on, I'm getting bullied here. Come on, TikTok, I'm getting bullied. It'll be a great stream today. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Yeah. So, yeah, one big action. I'm going to have a look at this one more time. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this out and finish it up. So I'm going to turn the music down just that little bit. Hey, Google. 40% volume. Right. Let's get this baklava out of the oven and we're going to finish it up with this syrup. So, as you can see, guys, that is absolutely roasting hot at the moment, and that's the best time to actually finish it up. You want to take this, and I'm going to get a ladle for this. Oh, there goes my stove again. Turn it off. And what we're going to do, whilst it's hot, we want to pour this syrup all over it. I'm just going to add a tiny bit of water to this, because it's a little bit thick. Mix that in a little bit. That's better. So we've got a nice light syrup here. I'm just going to pour that over whilst it's nice and hot. And what that does is it just soaks it up into all the layers. All inside. And don't be shy to put loads of syrup in there, because you know what? It just disappears and it just gets vacuumed up by all those nuts inside all the cuts. So it looks like I'm putting tons and tons of syrup in, which I am. I'm not going to lie, but it's never too much. That will just get soaked up. I'm just going to give that a bit of a shake and a tap down. Just make sure it's in all the gaps. Oh, there we go. Get it around like so. Make sure it's in all the gaps around the sides. And that's just going to soak right up, all in there. And I put some glucose in there as well, guys, because that just helps keep the crispiness as well. So you can see how that's going. That's a generous cut. It's about probably the size of this spoon. Like, probably about the size of a dessert spoon is the size of it. Probably looks bigger on camera than what it is in real life. Go a bit closer. So that's how we're looking at the moment. And it's soaking up all into those gaps. I'm going to put one more ladle of it on there. We haven't got much left anyway. One more little bit in there. Like so. Let that soak up one more time. And then we're going to finish it with the pistachios on top. Store-bought ones. Yeah, they are. Well, these are, I would say, Marlon, these are probably about the same size as what you buy in the store, pretty much. Maybe a little bit bigger. Because me and Aggie love it so much, I didn't want to we didn't want to eat it all at the same, so quickly. So here we go. Get all this in there. Lovely. Oh, look at that. Look how glossy. Look how glossy that is. See how shiny and umptuous. And then we're going to finish it up now with this. I'm just going to bring this back down so you can see what's going on. I'm just going to fold this for Kerry first. Like that. There we go. And then we're just going to finish this with a bit of the leftover pistachios. Just garnish the top like that to give it that real authentic finish. And it sort of indicates to people what's inside as well when you put the pistachio on it. And I can't wait to eat some. Just like that. Boom. I'm not going to waste any of this. I'm just going to put it all on. Like so. Done. All done, guys. Look at that. One of my favourite sweets ever. It is amazing. What do you think? What do you think, guys? Baklava. Homemade baklava. Took a bit longer. Thank you very much. Are you coming to get some soon then, darling? Do you want it hot or are you going to let it cool down first? Oh, it's so good. So good. Look at that. Homemade pistachio and walnut baklava. I haven't used rose in it. This was more like lemon zest and lemon juice in there as well, just to give it extra bit of acidity because it can be overly sweet sometimes. I don't like that Turkish delight flavour, so I do it like that instead. So, guys, if you enjoyed my live, then don't forget to hit the follow button and you won't miss out on my lives on Wednesday, Friday and Sundays. Sorry I didn't do one this Friday. I went and visited a friend opening his restaurant in town, and which was a great success, it seems. And a beautiful, beautiful restaurant. He does Caribbean jerk food and does it really, really well. So, yeah, that's where I was on Friday. Sorry, I wasn't on my live. How dare I? How dare I miss a live? But I'll be back on Wednesday, and we'll definitely get cracking on and making some new dishes again. So, what did you think, guys? What did you think of this one? It was a bit quieter on this one than normally. Kerry, how dare we? Guys, if you're only just joining, I can see the numbers that have just gone up. I've made a baklava tonight. I made a pistachio and walnut baklava, just so you know what's going on. Thank you for the follow, Sassy Sasha. So that's going to be demolished tomorrow on my day off. Nice coffee in the morning. And get our sugar rush in the morning with that as well. Looks good, doesn't it? Doesn't it, Dexter? It looks pretty good. I love it. We used to run our own street food business. Sorry you missed it. I came in when the nuts were going on. Well, Stavros, don't worry, mate. I will upload this live to YouTube. If you go on my bio, on my profile, there's a link to my YouTube channel. Just subscribe. It's all free. Just click on subscribe, and you can also look at all my videos that I've done in the past and have a bit of a binge session of watching all those lives, and this will be on there as well. So if you wanted to see what was going on or follow it and etc., have a go yourself. It's a great dish to do. It is a little bit more expensive than most dishes because of the nuts. That's the only thing that is expensive, and the butter as well maybe, but you get so many portions out of this because you only have to eat a small amount of it. It's so sweet. That little bits, it will last you a whole week easily. Making that. Looks amazing, Chef. Thanks, Chris. Thank you very much. And it's great to talk to you whilst we were doing this as well. It's been great to catch up finally. Thank you, Kerry. And Kerry, thank you for all the gifts that you sent. You're amazing as always. Thank you. So, what do you think? Is that who's going to give it a go? Who's going to give it a go at home? It's a nice and simple dish. It's not hard. And who's going to give it a go and send me some pictures? New here, will definitely follow. Thank you, Elizabeth Smith. Thank you. We will. Please do. That'd be great. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name, Mike's other half. Mike's wife. That'd be cool, Mike. That'd be wicked. Yeah, send me a picture. We'd love to see that. Is that Helen or Belen? Belen. And thank you everybody for contributing to the live goals as well. There's a few people. I'm going to just mention you all. Who's contributed to the live goals tonight, because you're all amazing. Let me see if I can bring it up. Where is it? Just have to wait for it to click over. Is it that one? So guys, who has been on it? Agnes at the top. Oh, we've had. I can't see all who's contributed. 1 minute, what's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Well, guys, for some reason I can't check who's contributed tonight on the live goals, but thank you, whoever has. I appreciate it very, very much. It all goes towards helping out, making these lives better. I will use it to promote the live and all the videos that I do to get a bigger following and to share my experience with you as a chef. And I just want to help you guys. Her name is Belen. Oh, cool! I've never heard of that name before. And yeah, I just want to share my experience with you guys out there, so you can be better cooks in the kitchen yourself, and just like giving you some tips and tricks, just to give you the confidence to give something a go. There's no right or wrong way of cooking in the kitchen. It's all about creativity and just, learning from your mistakes and just practice. But, never doubt yourself and always believe in yourself when cooking. Thank you, Kerry. Thank you. So, thank you very much, guys, as per usual. I'm absolutely shattered now. It's the end of the week. And I think I'm going to have a lay-in tomorrow. But I've really enjoyed doing that tonight. And what I'll do tomorrow is I'm going to use this pasty mix, which is firming up already. I'll fill that into some puff pastry tomorrow. And we'll have that for our lunch tomorrow. Oh, she's 100% Spanish. Oh, awesome. Your señorita, Mike. Thank you, Marlon. I know it's been short and sweet, but thank you for joining tonight, and thank you for the coins that you shared as well. Thank you. I will be back on Wednesday at 6 o'clock again. And I haven't decided what I'm going to make, but I always let you know. I will have a look at what I've got hanging around, and I'll make something up out of nothing. I'll try and make something that's... I try and run all the things out of my kitchen fridge and my cupboards before I buy new stuff in. So I've got a few bits around. And, yeah, it would be fun, as always. So, guys, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much. Don't forget to follow if you're not following already. And I will catch up with you all on Wednesday. And, feel free, if you've got any questions, feel free to get hold of me on my private messaging. I always reply when I can, and I will always get back to you. Have a lovely evening, and take care, and have a great night. See you soon. Cheers, Mike. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.